crushing it on Facebook, my friend.
I'm
that
taking
is
it. I
so
want it.
nice. You know what? Thank you all. And our foodie community here at QVC are so incredibly sweet and friendly, and I'm so grateful for their warm welcome. So hey, you're looking at the set of 2 silicone drying mats. You're looking at the green tea color right now. We have 600 in green tea. We also have the blue sky, and we have 1,000 to go around there. And then we have the redwood, that's last call. We've got about 3 dozen. These are silicone construction, BPA free. We all have a sink, we all need drying mats, but these do so much more. It's case 77042. Look at the price. They are 55% off. QVC price was $24 and change. We have them for $10.45. Vina Crown Home is coming back in to talk to us all about them. This is one of those deal steals of the show. And Vina, I cannot believe this price because these have been so well loved here at QVC. It's good to welcome you back to the show. My friend, tell us everything.
I mean, these are incredible. One, I love that they've got these little raised grooves on them. So what that means is that, you know, sometimes we have those glasses that need that extra air. So it allows the airflow to go underneath to give you that really, really nice dry. I also love that they take up no space. So it also, when you put on your counter, you have that extra drying space in just a second. So These are incredible. I love these because they are heat safe up to 450 degrees. So what that means is, you know, maybe you make a fresh bread or maybe you have a chili, you can use this as a trivet, which is absolutely incredible. And because it's a little bit longer, you can do 2 of them and you can use them on your table scape for all of your hot dishes. So this is a really great option right there. Another thing that I love is I put this right next to my stove and I use this as a spoon and spatula rest because you can see how wide it is. You can use I have 2 spoons and a spatula right there. So this is great. They're dishwasher safe. So when it gets a little bit yucky, you just toss it in the dishwasher and you are ready to go. Another fun option is I have a dog who's very messy. So I put her water and her kibble bowl on here. And because it has those raised grooves, it's going to catch that excess water and those kibbles. And again, once it gets a little bit, you know, you say it goes to Funky Town, you toss it in your dishwasher, and then you're right back in order. So these are great, but you know, you have a colander and you have a little bit of excess water when you wash your fruits or your pasta. So this is going to catch that extra water. So you can use this in so many different ways. Great in RVs, apartments. When you're not using it, it stores up so nicely because it's so thin. You can also hang it on the side of your refrigerator. So many different options.
Oh my gosh, these are already wildly popular in the show. Well over 100 have already been picked up in the last couple of minutes. I'm holding the blue sky. You do get a set of 2. There's about 900 left there. TJ is holding the redwood. It's last call, fewer than a dozen. And then we also have them in the green tea in the set of 2. There's about 500 remaining. Now these are a little over 17 inches long, this side to this side. And then on the other side, they're about 8 inches wide. So you can use them separately on either side of the sink. You can use them together. Maybe if you have any teenagers and they use hot tools for their hair, you could put this up in the sink and they could, when the tool is turned off, you could have them rest that hot tool here so it doesn't melt the sink. Yes, I have done it. But you can also, if you are into camping or RVing, you need these to take with you. I mean, I look at this price, $10.
We said we were going to get it.
And 45 cents. I mean, that's a great deal. They're 55% off today. But a clearance price means no reorder. So if you want that redwood and it's in your cart, check out right now because you don't want to miss out on those. Actually, redwood is completely gone.
I'm taking it away, but I wanted to put it by this sink over here. Because look, I want to use it to brush my teeth so I don't have to have a washcloth or a sponge to keep washing it off in there. I want to put all my stuff there.
That's a great idea. But Vina, you know, so many people are seeing the value in picking these up and especially picking up more than one set because we started with a whole bunch of colors. We are now down to 2. So we have the green tea and we have 450 remaining in the green tea, and we also have the blue sky, and there are 850 remaining there. I know we're loving Christmas in July. We're getting all kinds of ready for the holiday season because that's what we do at QVC in July. But you know what else we do? Great deals. And so at $10.45 to get that set of 2. Vina, I mean, you could wash most of the stuff in my kitchen in the dishwasher, but I have some glassware that I don't ever want to go in that dishwasher. So these are essential tools, even for those of us that have a machine.
Absolutely. And so that's what I love about it. It's really, really it doesn't take up a lot of real estate in your kitchen, right? It stores so nicely. And then when you need that extra drying space, you just put it right on out. You can use two of them. And because it has those raised grooves, it's going to allow the air to come up underneath and give you that really nice full dry. So these are really great for that. Just if you're having company or people over and you need that extra drying space, these are incredible. What I love is you can see here for my dog, I use it to catch the water and the kibbles, and then it's dishwasher safe. So when it gets a little funky, toss in the dishwasher. You're ready to go.
Yeah, that's it.
You can use it for your spoon and spatula rest, which I use next to my stove all the time. Again, these are heat safe up to 450 degrees. So if you're making the chili or the bread, I like to put two of them together on my table, and you have, a beautifully designed tablescape that you can put all of your hot dishes on. So super easy in that way. And again, it's great to catch your crumbs and your water. So if you have a colander full of pasta or fruit and you just want it to dry, this is going to catch that excess water. You can dump it out in the sink, toss in the dishwasher when you are ready to go.
Vina, can I tell you too, picking up more than one is a good idea today. One, you can roll up and store this. So they store beautifully too whenever they're not in use. If you have a teeny tiny kitchen, this is a great way to get your counter space back. My dad used to use something like this when he worked on things in the garage, whether it was the lawnmower, worked on the car. And so when you take all of those little nuts and bolts out of whatever it is that you're working on, you can rest this next to you on the concrete and it keeps them from rolling all over the place. So it'll hold it steady. So Dad, if you're watching, get it. The other thing too, my husband, his profession, he works in watches and fine jewelry. And so I am terrified to vacuum in our house because there's little wheels and parts everywhere. This would be a great way when he's working on a watch to keep all of that organized. So don't just think about it for the kitchen. These are all over the house, and even rolling them up and keeping them in the back of the car, because let me tell you something, when kids are shopping or you're bringing the stuff for the soccer game or you're trying to stack sports equipment in the back, this will keep it, if you rest it up here, from sliding around in the back of the car because it's silicone. It's BPA free for sure, but if you wanted to use it in a different capacity, you absolutely could. This is your set of 2 in the blue sky. 750 remain in the blue sky. Here is the green tea. That's now our most popular in the show, and there are fewer than 300 to go around in that green tea. And the redwood already sold out. So in this show alone, we've had 650 sets already picked up because right here, see where my finger is? Watch that square. $10.45. They are well over half off today, and you do get both. Remember, Vina has told us a number of times these are dishwasher safe. So remember, silicone has all those great natural properties, BPA free, but they also don't retain odor and they won't stain. So if you want to pop them in the dishwasher, you could use them over and over again in different capacities. And Vina, that's always a good idea.
Absolutely. And I was also going to say, Mary, if you have kids or grandkids, I have kids, but you can use this as a table mat because you can put your kids' dishes on there. And again, it's so easy when you're done, put it in the dishwasher. So many different options. I think you'll love that it has those raised grooves. My 12-year-old, much like your husband, uses it for Legos because it catches all the different pieces and it keeps them tidy. But this is great for catching your crumbs or your water. You have a colander. It's heat safe up to 450 degrees. So you can use it as a trivet. I mean, this is excellent. And I love it because I have one in our RV and I have one in our house because it gives you that extra drying space.
Wait, can I give Zach full credit for something for a second? Back seat of the car, carpeting on the inside of your car is expensive, and those little grunions are going to throw their snacks all over the floor. What about on either side for the kiddos in the back seat of the car? Use that instead of a floor mat for a long trip. Huh? Okay, wait, here is the blue sky. Here is the green tea. Go ahead, Zach. Green tea, fewer than 200 remaining. Blue sky, fewer than 700 remaining. We've had in this show over 700 sets ordered. So grab them, more than half off, K77042, no reorder. And Vina, you've got one more with us in the show a little bit later on. We'll see you there.
Sounds good.
Thank you, my friend.